Oh, wow. Am I live? I think so. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. We are live. Good night, everyone. Welcome to the Japanese Grand Prix. Oh, my head looks so red. I've got a rash on my head at the moment. It's very, very sore. And it's showing on camera a little bit. We are here for the Japanese Grand Prix today. It's been 2 weeks since China. That's the one I was looking for. I actually just forgot what round 2 was. And yeah, I mean, these 2 weeks have gone by so unbelievably fast. I mean, I remember after China thinking, oh no, it's 2 weeks until the next race, and yet here we are. To be fair, yesterday, on like Wednesday or Thursday, I was like, I wonder when F1's back on, because I didn't even think, I thought only a week had passed, and I looked like, oh, it's in like 12 hours, so that hasn't gone too well. But we are here. Now, of course, the main topic for discussion today is going to be Yuki Tsunoda moving into the Red Bull Racing Formula 1 vehicle. Meanwhile, Liam Lawson goes down to Racing Bulls. Now, I have made a bold prediction, and I believe most of the F1 community has made the same prediction. I thought I was being a genius. Turns out I'm actually just the same as everyone else. I predicted that Liam Lawson in the Racing Bull will finish ahead of Tsunoda in the Red Bull for the simple fact of that Racing Bull, yes, it's slower, but it seems incredibly, stupendously easier to drive to the Red Bull. You watch onboards of Verstappen and Lawson, both of them fighting it like a wild lion, whereas the Racing Bull looks very, very stable. So we get to see, will the Red Bull second driver curse continue? You know, like some Harry Potter Defense Against the Dark Arts type shit. Like for some reason, any second driver just can't handle it. Maybe Tsunoda will break through. Now, I'm not sure why the live timing ain't working yet. Usually it crops up 15 minutes before the session starts. The session is about to start in 2 minutes and it's not here, so we might have to wait for that. I am going to get Sky Sports on my phone, so I can watch. Right. Where am I looking? Sky Sports. F1 Practice 1. Boom. I hope I ain't got the timing wrong. I don't think I do. Oh, I completely forgot. There's the white Red Bull. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Okay, we're locked. I'm praying Ferrari are better. That'd be lovely. You're right. German Shepherd Anime. One of the more random names I've seen. Hello, hello. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think Ferrari have some upgrades this weekend. I'm not too sure. I'm very out of the loop with anything F1 related this week. I've literally not seen a single thing because I've just lost all forms of interest, to be fair. So I don't know who's got upgrades. I don't know who's going to be quick or not. I don't I don't have a clue. Basically, that's the bottom line of it. Cars are now making their way to the end of the pit lane. It has just turned half past, so I'm just going to instinctively turn on the timer. Of course, the actual live timing doesn't work for now. It will eventually, but just for now, it's not. So we'll just have to move with that. I could hop into Discord and see if anything's going down. Let's have a look. No one said anything. Actually, do you know what I could try? Hang on. Hold up, let me cook. Why's my mic muted on? I have no idea. Okay, hang on. I'm cooking. Did I save the... Huh. Okay, hang on. Okay, that's made no difference. I was going to use the different version. It's changed absolutely nothing. So for now, we're just going to have the timer, which is about 2 minutes delay, but no one cares, only practice. And I'm just going to have to tell you what happens using the Sky Sports broadcast until the live timing wants to start up. There you go. Right, so, of course, we have Sonoda in front of a home crowd, and honestly... I mean, I'm not going to be primarily watching the Sky Sports broadcast because there's a 1 minute delay and this is better than live timing. But I'm interested to know how people are going to differentiate the Red Bulls and the Racing Bulls, because obviously now they're both just white. I mean, I know the Racing Bull has a bit more blue in it and a bit more other colours, but I still reckon when they're going 300 kph or even more than that, 320, 330... you're not going to tell the difference, especially if you're actually at the track watching. I just don't think that's going to happen. We have one of the McLarens exiting. I don't actually know who that is. I can't tell with the helmet. I mean, it's not green, so I assume it's Oscar. I don't know if anyone's running special helmets. I believe Sonoda is. I think Verstappen is. Not too sure about the rest, to be fair. This is Sonoda, I believe, because the crowd's going crazy as he's driving past. Bit similar to, like Hamilton at Silverstone. And I believe this is Sonoda. It is. Sonoda on his first flying lap for Racing of the Red Bull. Oracle, Formula 1, Energy, Motorsport. Quality stuff. 56 minutes remaining. That says 57. Honestly, it's not the end of the world. It's like a minute delayed. If this was quali, obviously I'd change it. But since it's only practice, it don't matter too much. And I'll tell you what, I mean, obviously, it's his first lap, so as it's his first lap, it's not going to be anything special, but the car looks incredibly more stable. He's currently just made his way around Sector 1, and the car's not like... oh, actually, a little bit there, but oh, big snap of oversteer, never mind, in this... okay, the Red Bull seems to be really bad at slow-speed corners. Well, I don't know, maybe Sonoda just gassed it a bit too hard, I'm not too sure, we'll have to wait a couple more laps, but through the first sector, the car actually looked decently stable. So I don't know, we'll see how he gets on. In a way, I hope he does well, because I feel like he's deserved the chance, and now he's finally got the chance, he needs to, like, you know, make the most of it, and perform in that kind of bollocks. But at the same time, I still don't feel justified for kicking Perez out, so I would like to see him fail, but I like Yuki. So Tsunoda crosses the line. Our first lap time is complete. It's going to be a 1 minute 32.5. This is probably a good time to go on to last year's practice and see what the fastest lap time was, because we have a trend this year that cars are about 2 seconds faster than 2024 on average. China, they were a lot more, like 5 seconds quicker, because the track had been gripped up massively. So let's see. Japanese Grand Prix 2024. Practice 1 results. So the fastest lap time from last year was a 30.0 by Max Verstappen, followed by Checo Perez with a 30.2, 30.2, 30.5, 30.5, 30.5, 30.5. Okay, so there was 4 cars in the 30.5. And then there's a half a second gap back to Piastri and P8 were 31.1. Okay, so what we're looking for is the top 7. If they are faster than 1 minute 30.6 and the cars have gotten a lot quicker, and our first lap time is going to be a 32.5, so we are still 2.5 seconds away, but of course it's the first lap, so you're not going to have people going, you know, massively rapid. Why is the picture-in-picture so small? So this is, oh, they were showing a replay of Tsunoda and they've just sort of binned it off. Alright, fair dues. I might, hang on. Do I not? Oh, I don't have a timer on here. Oh. Okay. I'll just do this. Let me reset the timer quick. Oh, Tsunoda oh no, that's Verstappen. Dipping into the gravel already. On his softs. That's good. That's what you want. That's a thought as well. The only way that you're going to be able to differentiate the Red Bull drivers is by the number on the front. Because both of them have white cars and white helmets. So literally the only way you're going to be able to tell the difference is the number on the front. Which, like I was saying earlier, when you're driving at like 300 kph, you're not going to really notice that. So that could get a bit... I mean, David Croft already struggles with drivers when they have very clear different helmets. Whoa! One of the Alpines just completely cock-blocking, I think, Piastri. That was really bad. If that was quali, that's a slam dunk, like, 70 place grid penalty. Like, bro, you get prison sentence for that. That was outrageous. See, that's why, I mean, obviously, they can't really show a lot more. Well, actually, no, they can, to be fair. But, like, on the live timing, you get, you know, you've got the track, you've got the drivers, you've got the lap times, the gaps, the tyres, the, like, tyre age, track temperature, air temperature, humidity, weather, wind, everything. On Sky Sports, all you get at the moment is the time left. That's it. They're not even showing the lap times or gaps between drivers. And I've actually seen that a lot on Twitter. That, I mean, I don't watch Sky Sports because I'm watching the live timing. But a lot of people are complaining, saying that during races, and during the sprint race primarily last race, like, they just didn't show the gaps between drivers or the gaps of the leader or anything like that for most of the sprint. So that was good. You've got one of the McLarens with some Floviz paint on. I think they've got a lot of new upgrades. They don't need any. Their car will remain the best. And we have our actual gaps. So, we are 9 minutes into the session, and Verstappen has set a 1 minute 30.7 on these soft tyres, which is only 7/10 away from the fastest lap from FP1 last year. Oh. Well, there's no other way to say it. Verstappen's just on a 29.7. So he is already 3/10 faster than himself at the end of practice last year. And we are 10 minutes in. You've got Alonso 1 second back, so like a 30.7. Leclerc 30.7, Sainz like a 30.8. I really hope Williams bounce back this weekend. Bounce back's the wrong term because even by last weekend standards, they were still stupendously higher than last year. I mean, in the first 2 races, they have already scored the same number of points as the entirety of last season. But I really, really hope they can push on into the top 4, top 5 cars. You know, equal with Mercedes, ahead of, like, well, ahead of Aston Martin, maybe, like, equal with Mercedes, that kind of bracket. You know, like, P8, P9, P10, P7, that kind of area. We do also have a rookie today in, I don't actually know what his name is. Is it Hirayata? No, that's not. That's a different F2 driver. I don't remember his name, so sorry. But he has taken Jack Doohan's place for this session, which is an interesting call because I think surely you'd just put him in Gasly's car because Gasly has experience in a Formula 1 car. Jack Doohan doesn't. They really don't want Jack Doohan in that car, do they? George Russell goes P2, 16 milliseconds behind Verstappen on medium tyres, by the way. As we now see Tsunoda, who... Has he binned off his lap? I can't tell. I don't think so. And he is improving. We'll see how much he's improving by when he makes his way to the end of Sector 2. But I'll tell you what, Russell has been, as much as I hate to say, because he's the only F1 driver that I dislike, he has been very impressive first 2 rounds. Blood has literally, I mean, when they say define getting the most out of their car, that is what Russell has done every session. Tsunoda, currently 1 second behind Verstappen through Sector 1 and 2, crosses the line, and he is 1 second behind Verstappen with the fastest Sector 2. I mean, by Liam Lawson's standards, that seems pretty good, doesn't it? Oh, it's Hirakawa. I have never heard of him in my life. That is bad wheel knowledge from me. How have I never heard of... Okay. Still no live timing, unfortunately, but I suppose the game is the game. Bit of a letdown, but... as long as it's available for, like, quali and stuff, then it's not too bad, is it? It's only practice after all. I mean, of course, everyone, including me, would love to see, like, the drivers going round and the lap times and all that stuff, but if it, I mean, yeah, it's like I keep saying, it's only one person running the website. They can't be watching F1 in the middle of the night. I think they have a job as well, so they can't, like, just sit there watching F1 at 3 AM, do you know what I mean? Now, I believe this is a racing bull, and it is. This is going to be Liam Lawson on hard tyres. Of course, demoted. And we'll see how he gets on. Looking very stable through Sector 1. He is on hard tyres, so he is going to be, obviously, just naturally slower, but... I don't know, it just looks so much more clean. I mean, even Tsunoda in the Red Bull, he's not doing too bad. He's currently P7, which is, like, ahead of Lawson in, like, any session. But he was still properly fighting the car, whereas Lawson, he's making his way round. It's just very smooth. We'll see, though. We need to wait, obviously, until he gets onto the softs as well. Then we can truly see if there's actually a difference. I mean, there's a lot of, obviously, I think one of the biggest issues in Formula 1 right now, actually, to be fair, there's like several hundred issues, but I think the main one for me, especially from a fan's perspective, is just the recency bias is outrageous. I'm just gonna quickly watch Liam Lawson finish his lap, because he's only currently 3/10 off Tsunoda. So, he crosses the line, and he's only 3/10 off Tsunoda. Tsunoda was on softs, Lawson on hards. We'll see how that develops. But yeah, I feel like recency bias is one of the worst things to ever happen to F1 fan base. I mean, I only started watching in 2021, like a lot of people. However, I am different. because A, I didn't get into F1 because of Drive to Survive. I got into F1 because I randomly turned on the Bahrain Grand Prix because I was bored and just, that was it, done, go from there. And I feel like I have a reasonable amount of wheel knowledge compared to most Drive to Survive supporters. But yeah, just the recency bias. I mean, there are two prime examples, being the two most recent second Red Bull drivers. They are literally prime examples. Liam Lawson, like, when he was at Racing Bulls last season, and even in 2023 when he made a couple appearances, he was like, oh, this guy's insane. You know, when he, like, out-qualified both of the Red Bulls at Singapore, and he scored points there as well, and he beat them. Everyone was saying, like, this guy is, like, the next big thing. Chuck him into the Red Bull, and after 2 races, he is the worst, horrible driver in history. Tsunoda's saying the balance is okay, and he's not really pushed yet. I like that prospect. Tsunoda a bit more pace in the locker, but this is the thing. Tsunoda's probably got more pace in that car, quite a lot. But so does Verstappen, so... Oh shit, I've dropped my phone and broke everything. I just can't wait for quali. Not only because I think quali's the best part of an F1 weekend, but also just seeing this, like, Verstappen, Tsunoda, and Lawson dynamic, seeing, like, who gets ahead of who, and all of that. Yeah, going back to my recency bias thing, it's like, with like, Checo. I mean, I only started watching when he was at Red Bull. But of course, I mean, one of the things I've done is that I have watched every single Grand Prix back to, like, 2005. So it's like, I know how good he was before. I mean, to be fair, he was actually pretty decent in 2021 and 22, and the first half of 2023. It was just the back end of 23 and 24 that ruined him. But, like, just because of a season and a half of doing really bad, people now think he's just some random pay driver on the same level as Lance Stroll. Where you could just watch the 2020 season, which I know Lance Stroll got a pole, but I also think that Lance isn't a bad driver at all. I think he's good enough for F1. It's just there's obviously better. But he's definitely got the ability. And I mean, yeah, obviously he's only there because of his father, but I still think he's got the skill to be there. Just obviously you'd rather have, like, a Bottas, or I don't know, like an Alex Palou or something. Current top 10 is going to be Russell leading, ahead of Verstappen. Then we have Charlie, we've got Lando, we've got Fernando, Lewis, who is currently improving. I'll wait until Lewis finishes his lap, which is going to be in about 2 seconds. Never mind! Sky Sports, you have well and truly ruined my life. Lewis Hamilton, inches away, literally a second away from completing a lap time, and they put adverts on. Thanks! Good job. Really good. Love that. To be fair, it is Sky Sports, but at the same time, it's not. It's the F1 broadcasting team at the track. Whether that's actually owned by Sky Sports, I don't know. But whoever does the actual directory, the on-screen graphics, the cameras, the shots, the advert breaks, they need sacking really, really bad. And I don't mean that in a mean way. I do kind of, but I'm just saying, like, it is genuinely egregious how bad Sky Sports broadcasts are. It's just, I mean, honestly, I might move to, like, Italy or something, like Montenegro, or just some random gaff, just so I can watch the F1 TV broadcast, because it is so clear. We still don't have live timing, as you can see, on the track. I mean, you can't really see, but it's currently just got, you know, the leaderboard and the track from the Chinese Grand Prix, which is what this is. This is the Chinese Grand Prix. So, yeah, that's tough. I'm going to quickly have another look in the Discord. There's no update, really, on when this is going to actually update. So, yeah. Do 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 do. Did they? I think Sky Sports just broke itself. On the Sky Sports broadcast, it just says coverage will resume shortly. They have actually cooked. Oh, there we go. More crucial than anything, we need to put the adverts back on ASAP. That will change everything. Nice. Good job, Sky Sports. I hate it so much. How long we got left? 38. Oh. Oh, wow. Technology really has it out for me today, don't they? Alright, so my webcam's done that freezing thing again. Oh. I'll tell you what, right? All I want to do is wake up one day, do a stream, record a video, and not have technological problems. The reason I don't upload very often is because of this bollocks. Every single day there's a new random technological fault. Why is my webcam just randomly froze? Why has it done that? And the thing is as well that you can't fix it unless you restart the whole computer. There is no other way to fix it. Oh, I hate technology with such a deep, burning, desired passion. You lot have no idea. God, do I just, like, end the stream now and just fix everything for FP2? I'm considering it, because, like, we've got no webcam. We've got no live timing. The only thing we've got is... all we've got is the time. We've got no track, we've got no face cam, there's no nothing, and the face cam is just broke. Alright, well, I don't think anything's changed with the leaderboard. We do have a couple changes. We've got Isaac Hajar in P3, so current top 10 is Russell with a 29.1, so 8/10 faster than last year. We've got Verstappen in P2, Hajar P3, Albon P4, that's nice. Hamilton P5, Leclerc P6, Sonoda P7, Sainz P8, Norris P9, Alonso P10. Sonoda only 6/10 of Verstappen. I reckon that's actually quite reasonable, to be fair. I like it. Yeah, Google, I don't want to restart my whole computer for my webcam. I am, you know, mid-live stream. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to do that. Like, what happens with my webcam that makes it so, like, broken is it freezes, and then it just fully... And look, now the properties have crashed. The settings for the camera have crashed. Like, what? God, what a horrible stream. I've had to wake up after 4 hours sleep at 3 in the morning. My webcam doesn't work. The live timing doesn't work. The time's all wrong. Like, everything that's going wrong is going wrong. Like, everything that can go wrong, it is. Honestly, I think I'm gonna bin this off and sort out the issues. Although I don't know how. I think what I'll do is I'll bin off this stream, and then if I'm awake for FP2, I will only stream it if the live timing works. If it doesn't work, I won't do that either. And then we'll just have to lock in tomorrow. Because I don't want to sit here and stream and all you can see is just a frozen, cut-off Chinese Grand Prix and some random time. Like, that looks so crap, and that's just not it. So I might be back for FP2. We'll see. Yeah. Very tough. Very tough.